You want me to do it?
I got it. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to say right at the top of the episode, thank you for everyone who's given us a follow. We just hit 50 followers last night, especially Sup Beach 69, Super Awesome Dude 10,000, and Johnny Manic for getting us right over that last bit there. Thanks, everyone. And Joel, I'm going to let you do the actual intro.
Yes, thank you. Now, just as always, we start out. We have Ben, who will be playing Ticto Talk Keeper. We have Brian, who is playing Edward the Everflame Niven, and I, Joel, am your DM. A recap: Fodor is still circling from Stomach Page, but has been taken back to Bob's Marvelous Emporium, and our heroes have uncovered the fact that the cult of Pelor is run by not quite a doddering old man as they thought, who has given them, they have been quested with one final task on the material plane, and that is to travel to the plane of Standing Stones to find a artifact seeped in the power of Pelor. There's no idea which way they're heading and what this artifact is. All they know is that it was given to Dumaine, and that is their next objective. So we welcome you to join us on our quest as we become Nerds of Legend. So, you guys wake up, rested, and with purpose. What are we doing?
You said that we're not entirely certain where we're going, or?
You know, the plains of the Standing Stones are very large.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like you're going to go to Chicago, but that doesn't really narrow it down, other than you have a vicinity, but not a location.
I see.
So, you know where, but not where. So.
And do we know what we're really looking for exactly?
But if I'm correct, you cast the divination spell.
That is correct.
Last time, and so I believe you have a better idea. Like, you have more of a ballpark of where it's going. And at the end of your summoning, at the end of your divination, you were given an image of this location. So you know it's going to be in a forested area, which is going to help narrow down some things.
Well, I also have the background feature of Wanderer, which means I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Well, as a result of that, when you look at the map that has been provided by Dumaine, by the High Priest Dumaine, and you do notice a part of the map is a little bit greener than the other. It like they don't write on this map. It's not super detailed where it writes forest is here, this is where you're going. But you're able to look at the map and get a ballpark idea and think you're probably going to be going on the southern tip of the plains.
Okay.
So here, I'll throw this back up there so you can see the map again.
Okay.
So you're going to be in the plain of the Standing Stones. You're going to be, you estimate, since in this area, on the far east side of it, is a river, and you think if anywhere is going to be supporting a forest, it's most likely that region.
And we are where?
And you are over here in the Grey Cloak Hills.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's deceptively, it's going to be about a day journey to get to the plains, and then you guesstimate maybe another 2 days to get to the area where Garrett is really thinking like this is where we're going.
Well, I believe.
You want me to leave the map up, or are you good?
Yeah, we can
You're
leave
good.
the map up, I think.
Okay.
It's a nice little thing to have up there.
Yeah.
So
I will get better at this and be able to just get the map one day.
Yep.
But today is not that day.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's the morning, right?
That it is.
All right. I believe that it's time to be headed on our way, Edward. Unless you have some other preparations that need made.
No.
Yes. Well, away we go.
No.
Are we bringing Carl with us?
I believe Carl mentioned that he had other engagements he needed to attend to.
May I ask then, before we exit, what exactly your plan is? Because if I remember correctly, there was a very particular type of person needed for this kind of ritual. I remember that you felt quite faint, and frankly, my magic wasn't any help in this situation either. I'm merely suggesting that if we go there by ourselves, we might run into some problems.
As you're talking, Dumaine comes into the antechamber. You know, the room that you guys spent the night in. And is like, hey, I see you have rested.
Yep. We are all rested
Yes.
up.
This is excellent. Now, I would say,
Edward,
first off, Ben, can you fix the map is predominantly taking up the 4 windows.
I don't think I can change the size, but that'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
He's like, Carl will not be able to join you, but is intended to meet you at your destination should you need him.
Okay.
He has
I
been called
suppose
out. On
We'll have to settle for your celestial owl.
Yeah, maybe he can help.
Yes, Carl has urgent business for the Dawnfather.
I see.
But it is in tandem with your own.
Very well. Well, if there is nothing else, then I guess we'll be on our way.
He looks at you and he gives you he's like, for your journey, he will hand you 2 small vials, a very familiar liquid. And they are potions of greater healing.
Nice.
So you may add those to your inventory.
Edward, do you want these? Either of these? Or are you good?
I already have one. If you want, since I know that you're perhaps a little bit more...
You're squishy.
You're prone to injury.
Yes. If you're meaning to show us that, maybe stop streaming, Joel. Okay. All right. Yes. Well.
I'm like, why is it still up? Oh, there it goes.
All right. Then we will be on our way. Thank you for your assistance, Father.
And he'll give you a quick blessing, and he's like, "May the light of Fellow guide you on your journey."
Yes, excellent.
Do you have questions before you go? For this is the last time we will speak until your return.
Well, just so the last time we went to one of these places, we kind of had some issues with me being able to go anywhere near it because it was saturated with what I assume was divine magic. Is that going to be a problem?
Because that was a sanctuary sun tree.
So
those are designed to be that way.
so I shouldn't have problems approaching this thing then?
No, I do not believe you are searching for a sun tree location. This one, those such locations are guarded so the tree can reach maturity.
Ah, I see.
Yes, think of it as a nursery of
Yes.
sorts.
Excellent. Then that is all I needed to ask.
I do not know of the location of what it is you seek. I just know that you will know it when you find it. Sorry, it didn't mean to be that cryptic, but some things, that is
I
what
was
it
about to
is.
say.
Yes, a lot of this journey is faith,
Ah, yeah.
unfortunately.
Seems
Tic-tac.
that way.
Yes.
Yes, Edward?
I have one other small thing I was thinking of doing before we leave town. Do you feel like doing a bit of shopping?
Perhaps.
He's gonna nod and back out. He's like, I believe this part you can handle on your own. And he's like, and he stoops down a little bit and adjusts his symbol of Asmodeus back over himself. He's like, now if you excuse me, I have the work of Asmodeus to do. And he steps out of the kind of like more secret antechamber into his official antechamber, his official rectory, and goes back pretending to be doing the work of Asmodeus.
What did you
Very
have in
good.
mind, Edward?
Nothing major. I just need to go see the local leather worker.
I assume we can find that, DM.
You're not building yet, but yeah, you can as soon as you leave.
Okay. So we go on our way.
Okay.
All right. As you leave, which way do you leave? Do you leave behind the church, or do you go through the church proper?
Before we go through the church proper, I will adjust my disguise so I look like a chain devil again, and I'll go through the front.
Okay. Ticto, you going with him or no?
Probably not at the same time. I'll wait a bit.
Okay. You guys, you leave, so, I don't need a roll from you, Edward, but I do need one from Ticto, so I'm assuming you're going to try to be a little bit more, discreet?
Yes.
Okay, then I would like a stealth roll from you.
11. I'm not like trying to be like sneaky or anything. I just don't want like trying to like not stand out.
Well,
from
yeah,
the
but I
crowd
don't
and
want,
stuff.
I don't want, like, if you're going to become, like, kicking through stuff and, like, knocking stuff over, or if you're going to be, like, carefully walking, so.
Yeah.
Because remember, you are trying to be discreet. You're leaving a high priest rectory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You leave with no problems.
Okay.
All right, so you guys take off, and Edward, you have absolutely no problem. You are a chain devil. You mirror the guards. You give off the the devilish aura. Nobody stops you in the slightest. Ticto, you are able to move through with very little issue, and you guys end up in the outside of the church. Again, there's the throngs of people who are, some are now asking, where's the other healer?
Mm-hmm.
Then one is like, I brought his forms back. And there's, a couple, like, actively making a fuss, being like, but that one guy did it for free the other day. Why is it so expensive today? And then another one is like, you don't understand, I have allergies. This needs to be done every day. I can't afford these treatments. So just random bitching. But as soon as you step onto it and they see you, they hush and they give you a wide berth. Ticto, you take advantage of this and you walk through the throngs of people and kind of like just melt into the crowd. You find yourselves at an intersection where you can easily tell where's the market district because people are moving there with their heads down on purpose and then leaving with various paraphernalia. Like meats or some equipment and stuff. So you're able to, you've been in enough towns by now to figure out, I guess this is where shit gets made.
Okay.
So,
I will head to wherever looks like a tannery or a leather worker.
they're all right in the area. It's not so much just a tannery, but it's like a tannery and like a tailor at the same point. So like they do both.
Excellent.
So you're able to go in there and there's nothing really extravagant that sits out. Like, like when you were in Sharn, you would see these over the top garish outfits. When you were in Sigil, you would see people wearing pretty elaborate clothes. Here, everything is function. There is nothing's really that attractive, but it all works.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's pretty much like like the gritty movies of what it's supposed to be, the Old West, thick button-down shirts and denim, like nothing's pretty, but it all looks like it'll work.
Okay. I guess I will go over to whoever is like kind of manning the booth sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a chain devil.
Yeah, I know. And I'm quite a bit bigger.
We trying to get leather armor?
No. What I specifically want is a glove. I suppose, yeah, working as a chain devil will do okay. Okay.
Is this going to be a magic item?
No. It is non-magical, but it is custom in make.
But remember, if it is custom and make for a chain devil hand, it will be bigger than it will be for Edward.
I completely understand.
All right.
So I walk over to them, and I will stand there silently until they give me the proper respect.
You walk in, and they hear you immediately. They see you. Are you using that? Because your whole thing is like an illusion, right? Are you using the actual chain that you got from him too to like add realism to it? So it's like, okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I assumed you were, but I wanted to double check. Okay, so like you get in there and they're engrossed in their work because again, you said you moved quietly. You rattle your chain. It's like, ugh! And he goes, hey, look up, and they're like, yes, sir. What brings you to the Cured Cow today?
I am in need of a specialty item.
Yes, sir. What do you have in mind?
From my pouch, I will pull one of the soul coins.
Okay.
And I shall say,
I have recently acquired some of these soul coins. I wish to have them put to better use to enhance my power. I am looking for a leather glove with wristlets, slots inside them, if you will.
Right. I can do that. But it is forbidden for us to touch those coins.
I shall give you the dimensions. You do not need the coins.
That is very doable. I assume regular rate will apply. Devil's discount, of course.
Of course.
Excellent, excellent. Well, how many slots? And he pulls his book out. Like, he puts all his work aside, and he's like, pulls his book out.
At this moment, I have 6 coins, so I will need minimum of 6 slots. Perhaps 1 at the knuckle of each finger, and then 1 towards the center.
Thank you. Will we be worrying about copyright laws, sir?
I do not believe we will need them.
All right.
Brian makes the Infinity Soul Gauntlet.
Yeah. He's like, so this gauntlet will be so. He has no mirth while you're explaining it to him, but yeah, he draws it down, and he's like, is this all leather, sir?
Yes.
It will take a number of days.
That is fine. I shall be back this way in several days' time.
He's like, not to trouble you, sir, but the standard fare even is half up front and half upon delivery. The law is the law, and no exceptions.
Of course, I would not dare break any laws. We devils are forbidden from such stright.
Yes, it's true. It is the highest of all the laws from Lord Asmodeus.
Hail Asmodeus.
Hail Asmodeus. And then he looks over, he's like, Hail Asmodeus, woman! And she's like, Hail Asmodeus! And she goes back to stitching. She's like really into her stitching too, like trying to pretend. Like you look at her, she's like trying to shrink in to her stitching, but she's sitting at a table surrounded by stuff. Then it is going to cost you 150 gold pieces for the special work. So, he's like, 150 with the devil's discount, that would be 75, so 37 gold and 5 silver would be the down payment.
Consider it done.
And I shall hand him over the price.
Okay. You 37.50, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because just have to make sure. No generosity in this one. All right. So, you get that? He starts immediately working on it. Like, he'll sit there and he asks you to hold your hand out. He takes an eyeball measurement of it. You know, he's a skilled worker, so like he looks and he's muttering to himself. He's like, that's like an 8.5 with 4.5 finger. You know, like he just starts muttering to himself, taking these measurements of somebody with like a very trained eye. And he immediately starts like cutting out the pattern that he's going to need to make your gloves. He's like, it should be no more than two days, sir.
Very good. I will be dealing with
He's
the
like,
business.
can you hold that coin up one more time?
And I will show him the coin.
Okay, and he looks at it, and he looks at it, takes a quick sketch. He asks you to hold it to the side, and, you know, like, all up, so you can get the good idea of the dimensions. You know, he gets really close, and he does measure the exact thickness, like, with he's got a measuring tape, and he's like, measures the exact thickness, and he writes all these numbers down. And he's like, I appreciate your business, sir. And he gets to work.
Okay.
What are you doing at this time, Ticto, other than marveling that we're making the Infinity Gauntlet?
I think Ticto just kind of like, are there any like benches around or anything?
Yeah, there are. It's a
All right.
regular town. It's just...
I go and like sit on a bench and like wait for Edward to be done. I'm just gonna like sit and just kind of like look like down at the ground, just like not trying to stand out.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, you catch a couple eyes of people looking at you because idle people there's none, so it does stand out a little bit. But like you're managing to put off like such an aura of like not doing anything. Like you're being preoccupied that they're kind of like, it's okay. So and it's one of the few times you're like super happy that you're super little.
Yeah.
So like, you're kind of hoping that people are like, maybe it's a child. They're like, sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't take long. Come back. Edward, you come back out. Just curious, what is the name of your devil?
The name of my devil?
Do you go by a name when you're in a devil form? Do you claim one, or are you just gonna just?
No one's ever asked, so I've but like if say for example they need a name for the order, I will give them the name.
The order?
Yeah, like if the person, leatherworking asked for a name to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I just was curious if you had created a name and I just had like bulldozed past it.
No, at this moment I have never said any kind of name for a chain.
No, he pretty much just like shows up and people are like,
yeah, people are like, Merp.
Yeah.
I find it funny that like they're all cowering to chain devils, but like adventurers of your level right now be like, chain devil, you're a bitch. Let's do this, pussy.
The only reason we probably haven't gone on a freaking Helsing spree in this town is because then it would get noticed.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's actually something
of both campaigns that we have run is like you have to behave yourselves because if you don't, everyone will notice.
That's actually something I was going to talk with you about, Ben. Because once we're out of earshot, I can like start to bring this up to you, like as we're walking, sort of thing. Because once we're out of town, I will revert back to Edward's form. And as we're kind of like walking, I will kind of like, we're walking and talking, obviously. But what I will say to you specifically is, it occurs to me that town's defenses, in terms of the devilish influence inside, isn't really all that insurmountable. We could potentially take the town for Pelor.
Yes, I had noticed that nothing really. I mean, they're much bigger than me, but I'm pretty sure that one, well-placed fireball, for instance, might take care of a lot of problems.
Well, I don't know about fireball.
Maybe not fireball, but
yeah, I was like, pick the one spell that they're all like immune to.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of damage spells that are good on devils right now.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult for you to learn some sort of new spell, some sort of AoE, like a chain lightning or something.
Yes, I that is in my, I've been focused on time, but it seems like we've been getting our asses kicked a lot lately. We might need to focus more on some more offensive magic. Fire worked for a while, but...
The reason I bring it up is that it occurs to me that if we're looking to get the attention of the Lord of Hell, then perhaps a good way of doing that is, rather than us trying to go to seek him out, perhaps it would be more expedient to have him seek us. And I have a funny feeling that if we were to cut in on his action, as it were, by bringing another god into play here in the mortal realm, that might very well get his attention.
I would tend to agree with you there.
I mean, it's a single town, it's not much, but when you have everything, missing anything can be quite eye-opening.
I do not. While I do agree with your idea in this case, I do not believe we are ready to bring down that sort of attention.
No, I merely make mention of it because when we get back to the town, if we have even more influence from this paylor that they keep talking about, then perhaps if we can harness this power, or perhaps, I don't know, in some way get a boon or something of that like, then perhaps we may find it even easier to dispatch these devils.
I think we would need to grow the light that was mentioned by Navarian.
Of course, and this is what we are doing now, is it not?
That's fair. Yes.
I mean, we've already got one strategic location, a light, if you will, whereas we're going to another one. Perhaps after this, one more, something like a triangle, a perimeter around the town, if you will.
Yes, this does seem plausible.
Cutting off any kind of outside assistance, but also trapping whatever is within the town still there.
Yes, I like this idea. It does strike me that we are in a bit of a time crunch. Not entirely quite sure how the life cycle of devils work, but we did not kill that imp on his primary plane.
Well, I'm less concerned with that now that I know that they've been somehow able to repair their chain. If at least one chain remains, then perhaps we have more time than we had previously thought.
That is also possible.
And again, I feel that having the Lord of Hell find us would be far more efficient than having us try to seek him.
Well, yes, I would agree, but
it's investing time for a later payoff.
Yes.
That is simply my idea. Of course, I'm open to any kind of ideas you may have. You are the more learned of the two of us.
Yes, it does strike me. Well, I don't know much of this divine and infernal goings on. Well, I do dabble.
Don't you still have that book that Bob gave you?
Oh, yeah. What was the book from Bob?
The one about
that was
Celestials.
Yes.
Oh, right, yes.
You guys are like 100% in your own zone. I was like plotting my next course.
Yeah, there's a book that I got from Bob.
About the life of devils?
Yes.
Okay, well, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Did you pull it out?
Yeah.
All right, this intelligence check is to just see how close you get to the page. You're thumbing through it, trying to like skim it and get an idea.
Ooh, just straight intelligence.
Yes, you can use your modifier.
Or investigation.
Huh?
Investigation.
Sure.
That's a 24.
Okay, you are a wizard at getting through books. Yeah, you literally are like, and even like Edward's impressed. You're like, oh yes, the book. You know, like you open it directly to the page, put your finger like right on the paragraph, and it says.
I like to think that like when it comes to like written stuff, like Ticto's just like freaking like photographic memory. Just
yeah, I'm actually surprised you didn't be an annoying bastard and take keen mind just so I can hate you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but anyways, you look at it, and no, you can't shut up. You'll die. I was like, you'll be struck with amnesia. Like a soap opera. You'll just hit with an explosive bout of amnesia.
No, Ticto's too much of a space cadet to take keen mind, I feel like.
I feel like that does not work well with, like, a time traveler.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, I feel like them existing, like, 9 different times. Like, I feel like that keen mind, like, doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
You know? Like, Doctor Who would be so boring if he was like, right, I know exactly what's going on. Like, I love the fact that he never knows where he's at. Okay. You are a researching, for lack of a better term, wizard. You get out there and you find the place immediately. You're like, table of contents, quick search. You're like, devils, life cycle, chain devils. And you go right down to it, and it's like all devils are functionally immortal. Okay? They will, unless killed, can live forever. If they are not destroyed on their home plane or plane in which they were created, because they're not quite birthed, it's more the essence of evil.
They just
kind of like pop into existence. There's no such thing as a baby devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you need more devils and there's enough evil in the area, more devils pop up. So where they're destroyed, where they're from, is where they can be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This book was written long before this. The world is how it is now. And it is still operating under the fact that the devils are born in the hells.
Mm-hmm.
So that they must be destroyed. So by your information, by this book, that devil will return at some point in time. You don't know how long, and respawn times vary from creature to creature.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 6 months, it could be 100 years, it could be 1,000,000 years. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
I would imagine
we got lucky and it was birthed on Earth. On
Earth? That is very unlikely.
Birthed on Faerun and
possibly.
I would imagine that imps would probably take a little bit longer to respawn, if you will, if only because they have less power to work with initially.
That tracks.
Yeah, you look through the book and that 100%. That is what the book is basically telling you.
So we might be okay. Still.
I mean, even if he came back and was all like, what the fuck? We could easily just kill him again.
Well, yeah, but we would have to know when he came back and hope that he didn't somehow. Never mind. Doesn't matter. No one pays attention to imps. Moving
all
on.
chain devils look the same.
Yeah.
I mean, he might try to find me. Or Carl, for that matter.
Yeah, that's what I was more worried about, was Carl.
Well, no, if he finds Carl, then he'll find Carl in his typical garb, unless we're doing something very specific at that moment.
Yes. Anyway, so we're heading out towards our destination. We're just being all role playing about it. So
sit there and be like, no, I want point, counterpoint, I want directness. No role play here, ever. All right, you guys head over there, and
Uh-oh, I don't like that face. So that we just failed our encounter check.
It's okay, we're fine.
all right. While you are you're traveling, and you see you're traveling through. It's more of like a desolate area. It's not so much like it's not sand and like desert, but it is dry and arid. Like the sun's been beating down longer than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You're once you get outside of the Great Cloak Hills, you've got a large swath in the Anoraks that is pretty much just like kind of like a dust bowl, you know. you get the feeling like properly tended, this would have made great farmland, but nobody's properly tended shit at this point. Like, not after 4,000 years of just pretty much, hand to mouth, only do what you need to, Spartan type living. This has been, it's kind of like this dead area.
Man, this place is fucked.
Yeah, it's not, it's just kind of gross.
Just like,
So,
do we see anything, or I guess, we're just continuing on our way. Is there anything of note that we're seeing on our path, or just being like
you do hear
vistas?
You do hear a rumbling, though.
A rumbling?
Yeah. And,
is it approaching?
Yes, it is approaching. But I'm trying to pull it up right now.
That's...
Edward?
Yes?
Is that... Do I hear something coming?
I do
feel
believe
like I
you
hear
do.
something coming.
There is, in fact, something rumbling towards us.
And it's getting louder.
Keep going. You're like, it's getting louder and more annoying.
Should we,
Stand
hide?
behind me, Ticto. If you are afraid, then I shall shield you.
Well,
No, you guys look and you see the ground start to rumble and it start to pull up, and you do see a large creature, like, kind of snuffling through the ground. And, it is a bullet that comes up out of the ground. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Fuck!
Oh, it's just a bullet.
Yes. So, let's roll initiative. It was a natural 20. You had to find something.
I figured. And you said distant rumbling that was swiftly approaching. I was like, there's only one thing that can be.
Yeah.
That is a... 21.
Excellent. It got a 17. I'm not finding it right now. It's really pissing me off that I can't find it. I had it pegged, and now I shut it and I can't find it, so I'm getting irritated.
Should be able to pull it up in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, but it's not popping up.
Oh, is Watcher around now that we got away from the town?
Yeah.
Okay. Just...
Edward has a 12 for his initiative.
Nice. I am getting irritated. Everywhere else it just pops up with no problem. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. All right. So, Watcher's there. Ticto, I apologize for the time. It is a large creature, about the size of a, middle between, a bison and a large cow. It's long, it's got an armored plate, and, a mouth that kind of extends the whole way. It looks like it's built for tunneling. It's got kind of like a torpedo-shaped body. And, it comes up through the ground, and and senses you guys, and, runs at you. So, you have what is it now? Ticto, what was yours?
21.
Okay, and Edward?
12.
All right.
Ticto's gonna go, holy shit! And then I'm gonna cast Levitate on it.
Okay.
And
Does it need a save or no?
No.
No, it's just floating. All right,
It's just floating. It's floating 20
It's
feet up in the
running.
air.
Like it's running as fast as it possibly can, and then all of a sudden it's like, and it just floats up, and it looks like motherfucker. It looks like mad as shit. Like it's like, what in the hell? I'm so irritated that it took me forever to find it. Now I'm happy that I found it.
Yeah.
Like it was so annoying.
Yeah. But
I
now
had it
it's-
like queued up, and I had to like actually find a new one. All right, so I'm good.
So now it's stuck up in the air.
It is. It's floating in the air.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
It is going to attempt to move,
And it
but
can't.
since it's not very intelligent, it is going to try to like furiously run in place, snapping. But it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It is a Constitution save.
You really fucked up on that one,
Yeah,
right?
I did. That was my.
All right. Oh, fuck me. Fuck you, Ben.
I give you hope
That's
again.
21. Fuck off. Rocks fall, you die.
What'd you roll?
Just fuck off.
Oh.
That's
You're
a
a
good
dick.
indication
No,
of what you rolled.
listen to this. It has a 21 Constitution. It has a +5. It rolled a 6. So, like, this, I was like, ah, sweet. There's absolutely no way it's going to fail it. No, it super failed. Like, 6.
Yeah.
So, it got an 11 total with its +5.
So
Still, everything's the same. It's floating, it's confused, and it's trying to run towards either one of you. It gives no fucks. It's trying to run. It tries to jump. Nothing.
yeah, it can't move unless it can push or pull on a fixed.
Yeah,
object.
and it's basically in the middle of a plane.
All right. We have 10 minutes, Edward.
Very well. What do you propose we do?
I mean, I'm just saying I can hold it up for 10 minutes. But I can move it up 20 feet every 6 seconds.
All right.
So I'm just going to start raising it higher and higher and higher up in the air.
And what do you suppose you'll do if this thing seems resistant to whatever impact it might?
All right, just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to do a change, a Constitution saving throw every turn?
No. There's no mention of a repeat check. One creature or loose object of your choice you can see rises vertically 20 feet and remains
Is
spin.
there a maximum level you can do?
So the target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, which allows it to move as if it were climbing. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must... Oh, so the max is 60 feet. So I can move it up 60 feet up in the air.
I just wanted calculating the amount of fall damage I'm going to have to give it.
Yeah.
I believe every 10 feet
it's a
above
D6.
10 feet. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it'd be like 5d6 essentially.
All right, so we're going to assume...
So Edward, fill
Do you
it
drop
up
it?
with holes. No, I'm going to let Edward take a couple turns to fill it up with some holes.
All right, well, then that's going to be 3 turns for you. So, Edward, just take 3 turns in a row because Ticto's already laid his out.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I can hold it. I can just hold it there for a while until we decide.
Well, if
that
you
we
just
don't
want to
use
hold
spell
it in
slots
the
anymore.
air, if you just want to hold it in the air, Edward could just, call lightning and then like, hey, guess what? We've got a lightning storm, and he's up in the air and he just keeps getting fucking.
Is lightning? That's not thunder damage. That's lightning, correct?
That is lightning damage, correct? Yes.
Okay.
And I only need the one spell, and that lasts for 10 minutes. So
Sorry. This is the first time you haven't thrown a flying creature at us in a long time.
okay, so I guess for my first action, I'll call lightning.
It's dead. We're just gonna role play that you guys proceed for 10 minutes to electrocute and kill this poor fucking thing. So much.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Not even a little bit.
That was somewhat anticlimactic, I think.
I just like hold up my hand for a high five at Edward. Just like,
And because he's like tiny, he's actually like just kind of holding up to like my regular waist, and I just like press it into his hand.
yeah. You know, we make an alright team. I miss Fodor, but
Yeah.
you know, I was a little worried when that thing popped out. I was like, why don't I just make it fly? Tunnels through the ground. It can't fly, too.
Yeah. Okay. And then after you're done, you hear a booming voice be like, "Reggie, come, Reggie."
Why do all of these things have some form of shepherd?
Well, you killed it immediately, so go have yourself. And
I think we should run.
you hear the booms and the step of a very large walking creature. Do any of you guys speak giant?
Big giant.
No.
All right, well then you don't hear Reggie. You hear this. You hear that, and then you hear a bunch of like gurgling sounds, and you see a massive creature, about 40, 50 feet tall, walking, calling like you see people do this when they're calling for their pet.
I don't think we should stick around, Edward.
And then he do you guys leave?
I'm gonna hide at least.
Oh, he's gonna hide. Okay.
Or
Okay.
maybe, or what's Edward? What's Edward? Edward, what do we do?
I'm going to put on the disguise of the Chain Devil.
I'm gonna put on the Spine Devil disguise.
Okay. It is going. So you guys just stand there next to this like splattered corpse of a bullet.
Yep. And I'm gonna
Did
go.
we splatter it, or is it just kind of like standing there, like it's like smoking
You
sort of thing?
electrocuted it until it's like dead, and then dropped it 60 feet. I'm gonna accept like part of it with like I feel like a 60-foot drop of a dead thing is gonna cause a little bit of splattering.
Okay, yeah.
Is it recognizable as a bullet? I mean, or is it just like?
Perception check. Let's see.
I think that's a 12.
You think if you have seen it and you know what it is and you know what you're looking for, yeah.
I mean, it's this thing's pet. It's probably going to be like, yeah, I know what my pet looks like.
But it's also charged to a crisp and been dropped 60 feet. You just said it splattered.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it'll know. All right. You happy?
Yeah, fine.
Yes,
Just curious.
I have to ask something. When it fell to the ground, would you say that it, bullet to the ground? Like, just...
Good night, everybody.
I think we broke Joel tonight.
Oh my god, you guys are assholes. All right. So you guys sit there, and now you're chosen is to be like to turn into a devils, and are like, what? What are you gonna do about it? And he looks at you, and he goes, and then he's like, and then he looks at the charred corpse, and you hear him like, ah! And you hear him be like, Reggie! Ah! And he looks at you.
I'm just gonna point at it. I'm gonna go. You know, there's a leash law.
He is going to swing at you with his great club. Roll initiative now. He also does not speak Infernal, and neither of you speak Giant. So
No common, not a lick of common.
did you say it in Common?
Yeah.
No, they only speak Giant.
Damn it. It's an 18 initiative.
That would be a 14 on my end.
See, we're going to use the Die Hard dice and see how they fare against you today. Maybe you will die with style. But it makes me very happy. Ooh, very nice. All right. What is it again?
I got a 19.
All right.
14.
All right. Ticto, he swings at you. You dodge out of the way. Your reaction. Go, sir.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Levitate again.
All right. I'm going to tell you no.
Why?
I mean, it's a giant. It should have a pretty good Constitution save, yeah?
Fuck you, the bullet of 21. Fucking 15.
You needed a 16.
Did I?
Yeah.
God damn it.
He only speaks giant?
It only speaks Giant.
I give a look to you, and I'm like, well, actually, how much?
Wait. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got an 18.
Fuck. Nothing
yeah,
happens.
I was just doing his modifier. It's plus 8.
Damn it.
So he's gonna like start floating up on the ground, and then like kind of like do this, and he's thump back on the ground, and he's gonna focus directly on you, Ticto. Hold on, hooker.
Well, I still have my bonus action.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it to get hit?
No.
I feel like that's your bonus action to get hit.
My bonus
You're
action
free.
is Watcher! Attack form Delta! And Watcher's going
What's attack form Delta?
run up and hit in the face with dragon breath. And then fly away as far as you can.
So the only attack I got it.
So, Watcher is going to hit it with Dragon Breath at a 3rd level.
All right. What does that look like?
So, I need a dex save.
That would be 8.
Yeah, that is not a pass. And I am going to go with... What does the giant look like?
It is a large humanoid creature with stony gray skin.
Okay. I'm going to hit it with acid damage.
Okay.
Ooh. 12... 14... 16 acid damage. and then I am going to book it.
Okay. It's gonna go after you. And it will swing at you with its great club. That goes to hit is 18.
That's a hit.
Okay. Yes, my favorites now. Hitting Ben.
Damn, even if I'd thrown mage armor on, that wouldn't have done anything.
Yep. Sucks. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! My bones!
Yep. And then he's going to throw a rock at Watcher. Yes, that is 15 to hit.
That's not good.
That...
Familiars typically don't have that much in HP.
It's 15 to hit, not 15 damage.
Well, I know, but like even if it hits, it's gonna
I think you just annihilated Watcher.
Did it hit him?
Oh yeah, his armor class is 11. What's
Yes!
his range? What's his range on his throw?
240 feet.
Never mind.
60 to 240 feet. So it was within the 60.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 13 points of Watcher smashing damage.
I'm just gonna Watcher, and I'm just gonna like look over at him. I'm like, you killed my owl.
be grateful we're not playing older editions of D&D.
Angry, he's gonna point at the smashed bullet and be like,
Yeah, he attacked me first.
he has no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna.
But he does look at you and go.
I'm just gonna point at it, and then I like punch my fist, and then I'm gonna me first.
And then.
I think you just told
Edward.
him that you hit first.
Yeah.
No, because I pointed at it, and then I said attacked me first. Unless they have really weird sentence structure.
Well, what he told you back was he is going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's probably not thinking clearly.
No, he's not. All right. Edward, it's your turn.
How much time has elapsed since I started Call Lightning?
3 minutes.
Okay,
Maybe
good.
4?
I've still got 7 minutes then. Good.
Oh, so you were just continuing to electrocute his dead animal while he's.
Well, no,
He can keep the storm around. He doesn't have to.
yeah,
attack
it
every
goes
turn.
for 10 minutes essentially.
It's a storm.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
I just figured you got like this protracted bolt of lightning. He's
No.
like, did you hurt my pet? And you're like, no.
Okay, so like as he
into it. Shut up.
as he lifts his club to go and whack like Ticto again, just call lightning down on him.
Nice. Any saving throw or?
Oh yeah, dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, that is 18. Nope, sorry, 23.
Okay, well that will be enough for half damage still then.
Nice.
So 3d10. And switch to dice camera. So let's see here. That's 12 and 19. So half of 19, which I believe should be 8. No, wait, I'm sorry. 9. Yeah.
All right.
So
9
did he
points
get a
lightning damage.
surprise round or something?
Sorry.
Did the giant get a surprise round or something? Is that
No,
why?
I do believe he
you
did.
levitated him as he was trying to attack you.
So why did he attack me after he already tried to attack?
We never actually did that attack.
Oh, okay. So that was
He
just...
gets 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
You're not special getting 2 things. Other things get 2 things. Alright, back to the top of the round. Ticto, freshly pissed off that Watcher got smashed by a rock.
Dexterity saving throw.
You, Ben. It was
Just
a
be glad
million.
that-
It definitely
Just be glad that we're not
was
playing
a
older.
13. Huh?
I was gonna say, like, just be glad that we're not playing older editions of D&D, because if you had like killed his familiar, there was
Isn't
a
there
rule
psychic
in I think
feedback or something?
yeah, in 3.5 I believe you like lost Constitution like
Yeah.
permanently every time like a familiar died. So like
Yeah. Ticto's just gonna like look at him, and then he's gonna like wind up like he's like about to throw something, and he's gonna chuck a fucking fireball at his nuts.
Oh! God, I thought you were going to levitate him.
No, it's tempting,
All right.
but I'm worried about it failing again and losing.
Actually,
the
he
turn.
would have failed because he got 12.
That is 18, 24.
I love fireballs so much. Even if I'm the one getting hit by it, I still think it's great.
32 points of fire damage to the crotchal region.
All right, roll. All right, that's a lot.
And then I'm gonna follow it up with a.
He is like doubled over with the pain of his being hit in his nutsack. And then like the stunning moment where he's like, "Ah!" And then the fire like hits in, and he is in agony right now. He is like screaming in agony.
And then I'm gonna get. Are you done?
He doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak common. He only speaks giant.
I'm gonna like point at him, and I'm gonna say, "Are you done?"
He's gonna look at you absolutely with fury right now.
All right, another dexterity saving throw.
All right.
So you said he's doubled over in pain.
Yes. That is another annoying 13.
I am going to take a deep breath and just spew acid in his face.
Nice. Poor bastard, just out walking his dog, and 2 guys are like, "Fuck him up!"
Well, he
Let's
wasn't walking.
get him!
He wasn't walking his dog very well.
Some people have well-trained dogs that can get them off the leash, and they don't understand that tiny things are not food.
you know, it never did actually attack us. It could have just been like coming over to like give us a big lick on the face sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
what was going on.
You
so I
guys
mean,
are monsters.
technically speaking, no, it did not attack us first.
It looked at me like I was lunch meat. That's
Have
only,
you ever-
Everything
that's
looks
only
at you like
7
you're lunching.
points of.
Have you ever stopped for a few minutes and thought to yourself, maybe, Ticto, that you are a sociopath?
Are we the baddies?
I mean, how could we assume that thing was a pet?
And then all of a sudden, like, Asmodeus looks and he's like, "You've done well,
Oh fuck!
you murderous bastards."
Just 7 points of acid damage.
All right,
Spewed
you
into
are...
his face.
Okay. Somehow, being able to be hit in the face, he's still able to attack you. Because Dungeons and Dragons. All right, 15 to hit. Does that hit you?
I can't remember what my AC is. It does. Beats me by 1.
Nice. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he's gonna come back and swing at you again.
Oh shit.
He hates you.
Well, yeah.
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
I couldn't outrun this thing if I tried.
That's 13. Nope. 13 in bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I am below half.
Okay. Edward.
He keeps raising a club in a lightning storm, so I mean, another dexterity save, please.
All right. Fucking God. 11.
Okay, that's a failure. Oh, he's lucky though. That's only 16 points.
All right. Is that it?
I'll also use my action to I guess, because I can move as well. So I'll just move. He's dealing with Tic-Toe at the moment, so I'll just back up several paces so that I'm out of range of that club because it really looks like it hurts.
Yeah, he's not putting two and two together.
Yeah, so
that the lightning comes from you. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna do the Homer Simpson back up into the bushes sort of thing.
But Tic-Toe is being way obvious,
I'm getting walloped.
fireballs out of him and spitting acid in his face.
Yep.
You guys are assholes. Tic-Toe, go ahead. Attack the guy whose pet you brutally murdered.
Would you say that I am light enough that he would not notice, say, a 35-pound object landing on his head?
Well, his crotch is on fire and his face is filled with acid. Probably not noticing a whole lot.
You could also use levitate on yourself, and then because I'm imagining, you can probably get out. Maybe he's out. Well, I don't know. He's pretty big.
One thing I love the most. Everybody else other than Brian, when diplomacy is an option, is like, fuck that. Let's kill him.
I'm trying diplomacy, and you decided he can't speak common or
I
infernal.
didn't decide that. Fucking Wizards of the Coast decided it.
You could have decided you could have decided he could speak.
Giant.
You could decide that he can speak common, and you decided not to because you wanted to attack me because I ruined your boulette encounter. All right, I'm gonna hit him with another Dragon's Breath. So I need a dex save.
That is 21.
I need to look if that's just half damage or. Okay, so it's just half. Ooh, that's much better than last time. 9, 10, 11, 14 acid damage.
Alright.
And then I am going to cast Misty Step. And I'm going to be on top of his head.
Alright.
So you're just a little
I'm a little
demon
tick.
hat.
I'm a little tick.
Alright, he is going to...
He's 50 feet tall and I'm 2 feet tall. He's not going to notice.
No, he notices. He is very aware of your presence. Well, let's see if he notices.
You just said that his crotch is on fire and his face is full of acid, so he wouldn't notice a 35-pound object landing on his head.
Yeah, but a Misty Step, doesn't that make a sound?
No, it goes. It's like
That's a good question.
It's like a. Oh.
It doesn't matter. His intelligence check was low, so he's gonna
briefly surrounded by silvery mist. He's gonna
spend this turn looking around for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna need a strength check from you because he's gonna start furiously looking around like that, looking. So I need to see if you can hold on to him.
Joel, I hate to give you any ideas, but exactly
Roll
how
damage.
far up the graph? Yeah. Okay, you've already thought of it, God.
It is a 16.
Oh. I just rolled and let the dice decide your fate, and they rolled a 19.
Oh, god damn it.
You want to see?
I believe you.
I would.
Yeah, actually, you are mad enough at me that you might lie
No, I
about
would
it.
never keep the game like that. But 5 feet, 5d6, fall damage. Woo! All right. Fuck you, Ben.
You said
It's gonna be-
5d6?
Huh?
You said 5d6?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
d6
shit.
for 10 feet. You're 50 feet in the air.
Oh, god damn it.
All right.
Do I get a
That is 10.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. No. That is 17
No,
points.
I
Fall
have a
damage.
reaction.
Is it to get fucking wrecked?
It's to cast Featherfall.
All right. Is it? That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
I hate wizards. I hate wizards so much now. I've never gotten to play against a higher level wizard. And now I am, and I hate them.
I'm just like, oh, fuck. That didn't work.
Yeah, like, Victor was like a little bitch before. Now he's like, guess
Battery
what?
low.
You got the skin for all occasion. Fuck you, Ben. All right. But while you fall, he's going to see you. Like, now you fall off him, and he's looking around for you. And you fling off, and then he sees this thing slowly falling down. Yeah. He's going to throw a rock at you.
Oh, God.
All
Oh
right.
god, you're the new Whopper.
That is 18.
Oh, God, I already used my reaction. That's a hit.
I like how you're just provoking and, like, just slowly getting fucking torn up.
What else am I gonna do at this point?
I feel like they need to have, like a wizard fighter class and just have it be, like, the ultimate.
There is, it's called a spell sword.
All right. 14. 18. 21.
Oh, God, it's worse to get hit by the rock.
Yeah, it's so much worse. Plus 4, 29. 29 points of damage! You almost
Ow.
maxed out on that one.
I'm still up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I need a strength saving throw.
Or what, be knocked prone?
How hard are you brained?
Oh, I actually passed. I got a 19.
Oh, you did. Good job. But yeah, your bell's ringing right now. Edward! Yeah, the rock's ruthless.
Rock. So much
Well,
worse. How's the giant
What was that,
looking,
Ben?
by the way?
Wrecked.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm at least doing damage to it.
Oh yeah, it's like got a third left. It is bleeding profusely.
how bad are you looking there, Ticto?
Yes, Ticto, how
Mm.
bad are you looking? Oh wow, you got 3 left?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's just, I do have those healing potions, so I also have a scroll of healing somewhere, so I can help myself. But I mean, if you've got a spare like spell that you can throw out.
Oh yeah, no, I've got healing for days.
Okay.
In fact, what I'll do. Do I want to be diplomatic or do I want to destroy?
You don't speak giant. How can you be diplomatic?
Well, the thing is that you and him have both hurt each other considerably.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I ran up in between the two of you and healed the both of you at the same time while, like, you know, being like, stop. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then call lightning on him.
I mean,
You're like, stop.
Edward, we
Hmm.
can take him
We could take him, but you did take his pet already. Like, is it more?
He took mine.
Then it's a fair trade. I think we can actually solve this diplomatically.
But then he threw a fucking boulder at me, Edward.
All right, you know what?
I tried this route already.
This is one of those times where we need to let the dice decide. Then, odds, I will fucking murder this fool. Even, okay. So I will do exactly as I said. I will rush up in between the two of them so that the giant can see me, and I will adopt my chalice form so that I can heal two people at the same time. And I will heal Ticto with a cure wounds, and the giant will get back. Well, let's see here. Well, the giant will get the blood die, and Ticto will get the black die. So, okay. So Ticto, you're getting back 12 hit points, and the giant is getting back 10 hit points.
All right.
As I kind of like swell with this celestial energy, and then like hold my hands out to the both of them, like stop. And then I will immediately, if I can, with my whatever movement I still have, I will. Huh? No,
call lightning.
I can't do it as a bonus action. But what I will do is I will reach down to Ticto, and I want to see if I can grab his coin purse.
All right, so you grab his nutsack.
I grab his nutsack. I give it a little, little courtesy, and give a little twist, maybe.
You grab his coin purse.
And I
give me a dexterity check.
Why are you taking my money? I'm not paying him.
All right, so dexterity check. How does a 17 treat you?
That's good. Yeah. No, Ticto is laying there.
Do I not get an opposed dexterity? Because I'm not letting him take my
disadvantage because you are wrecked.
He healed me. I'm not unconscious or anything.
And of course you're fine.
I failed.
All
right, so Edward, you reach down and you steal the coin purse. How much is in that coin purse?
About where's my inventory? Like 150 gold.
Okay. So I'll take 5 gold out.
Okay.
And I'll just like show him, and I'll point to the smoking carcass of his animal.
He is gonna like look at you. And he's gonna look like confused for a minute. He has no idea what you're talking about.
I'll point to the coins. Point to the dead animal.
As if you're trying to buy it?
As in, like, either I'm trying to either buy it from him.
He's gonna shake his head, and he's gonna point to the animal and, like, hit over his heart, like his chest.
In that case, I take 5.
I love that. Like, no.
I will take 5 more coins out of the purse. Show him.
He's going to look down. And, like, what is everybody's posture? Like, this communication is kind of like draining it out. He's lost a lot. Like, Ticto's laying there.
I'm just like slowly getting up to my feet, like.
And he picks up his thing. He picks up the charred remains of his like pet, and you see like tears.
And the giblets like drain through his. No.
Like what? Like he's crying as he picks it up and he hugs it, and he's like, just tears are pouring out. You know, you could tell like this was something that he cared. deeply for. And he starts crying, like, and just, he doesn't take your money. He just, like, holds it and is, like, done.
TikTok's just gonna like look on and be like,
I'll put the coins back in the purse and like hand it over back to you.
yeah.
Then he steps on TikTok and fucking kills him.
Oh, I totally have a fireball prepared if he makes a fucking move at me.
Yeah, well, he's gonna just take 6 rocks and just smash them onto you and you're dead. No, so he carries his pet off. You know, he's done. You're done. But he looks at you as like he understands a little bit that you had made a mistake, which it was a dice roll, literally. Like it was just lucky.
Yeah.
But he followed it. But he hates you, Ticto. Like he absolutely hates you at this moment.
Fair, but also dickery. If you're gonna throw an intelligent creature at us, let us understand the language. Well, whatever.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Is that how it is? Make sure that everybody that Ben encounters speaks only languages Ben speaks?
If you're gonna make him an intelligent one.
Why? There's tons of intelligent people that don't speak the same language as you. You fucking bastard. You gotta stop being so racist. Get over it, Ben. Alright, so what do you guys do? Not one of you is like a revivify or like a resurrection type spell or anything. You're just
We're
like,
not
yeah,
clerics.
fuck you.
Yeah, I've got nothing to like revive him, but I can still heal him if I want to.
What, the corpse? No, he's fine.
Oh god, no, not the.
I'm just gonna chuck a health potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like the only one who might have that is Carl, but I don't think he's high enough level yet. Don't think that comes to like level 10. I mean, I have to look to be sure, but
yeah.
It's like, well, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna chug a heal potion. It's like, I could have taken him.
Yeah, and as you say that, like a rock flies out from.
Ah, fuck!
And then you hear his perfect comment. Fuck you, gnome!
You knew what I was saying this whole time!
I drop the disguise of the chain devil and I'll look to him and I'll be all like, are you alright?
It got a little dicey there. And as I chug the health potion, let's see, what is it? Greater, right? So.
Do you require even more healing?
Well, we'll see how this health potion goes.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Ooh. That's actually really good. 3, 9, 13, 17 points. I'm back up to half, so, we should be okay.
I'll heal you once more for good measure.
I've had worse. God damn it.
So you actually get back, let's see here, that's another 21
I do love how you
points.
guys just brutally killed something's pet, and when you realize your error, you're like, well, let's dig in. Keep on going.
Well, I mean, like, we tried to, like, work it out, and then, well, because until it showed up, we thought we could maybe talk it out. But you were like, no, he only speaks giant. So now he's going to kick your ass.
Yeah,
All right,
it says right here, language is giant.
Well, TikTok doesn't know that.
You get back another 21 points.
Oh.
All right.
TikTok, like, It's like, "Ugh. Oh yeah, I needed that part of my spine hasn't cracked in a long time. I feel so much
All right.
better."
So we are going to stop at this point. We're going to say that we get to the edge of the plains of standing stones as you guys are walking and healing each other.
Mhm.
And Ticto is thinking if maybe he needs to learn a few more languages.
Yeah, right.
So,
I
the
don't
other
in
suppose
your
you
arm,
have a
don't you already
spell
speak
that
like
allows you to
7
speak
languages or some
languages.
nonsense now? You
I
speak a whole
speak I speak 4.
Right.
I don't suppose you have a spell that allows you to speak other languages.
I
He's
don't.
like, son of a bitch, I do!
I don't think I get comprehend languages. No, that's a warlock thing. It's
Well,
like
I know
a
that.
warlock and paladin thing.
Yes, I know that. Typically speaking, spellcasters of your particular persuasion have to learn their spells through books and
Oh, I
study
can't
and
I
scrolls
can't
and
take
such.
comprehend languages. That would have been good to have.
Perhaps it is something you can acquire during our.
Yeah,
I can understand. I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand it, but I can't speak it. So it wouldn't really
It would have been
help.
at least helpful to know what he was saying.
I'm pretty sure it was like, "You killed my dog. Fuck you. Why would you kill my dog?" Club.
The reality of what he was actually saying was violence is not the answer. Why are you so angry, small little man? What are you doing? I understand mistakes are made. Ow, a fireball!
In my
That's
cross,
what he
yeah.
said.
Did he really? Did he really, Joel? Or are you just trying
Yeah,
to make
well,
me
he
feel
can
bad?
say whatever I want him to say. So shut up. That is what he said. You sadist. He's like, calm down, little man. Violence is not the only way. And you're like, fireball! Yep.
He's like a
And then he
strict
was like,
follower
I
of
just got
Gandhi.
this cool club. Would you like to get out of the... Well, you got hit. That's how it happened. You can't tell me it didn't.
I will. I will fight you on this. That's bullshit, and you know it. You like to paint me as this freaking like murder hobo, but every time I try diplomacy, every time I try and be diplomatic, you're like, no. He's gonna attack you. Doesn't matter. He doesn't
time.
understand what you're saying.
And I blame the victim immediately. I'm like, I don't know why you're so aggressive. What's wrong with you?
Every fucking time. and then I fight back and kill it.
I'm like, situation de-escalated immediately.
Yeah, and then Brian's like, no, this time I'm not going to kill him. And here's my clever way why. He's like, you're like, fine. And walk away.
Actually, do you really want to know why I had the idea to like spare him in the first place?
Why?
Because even though he hates you, we still could have killed him. And
No, he
the
still
fact
hates
that
you. He just doesn't hate you.
yeah, like the thing is though, like
But you
we
guys
could
did this
have killed
as
him.
devil. You guys did this as devils.
No.
That's correct.
Oh.
So one,
now
he'll be
he
looking
hates
for
Dave.
devils, which means he doesn't look for us.
He's not looking for a gnome.
Correct. But also, now we might have an ability here to leverage some power because we could have killed him, but we didn't.
Oh, so
Maybe there's a way.
Now we just go and we go to find a giant village, and we're like, "Hey, did you see some asshole spiny devils and asshole spiny devil and a chain devil around? They're fucking dicks, right?"
They're dicks. I hate those guys.
He's like, "Yeah, they killed my dog."
Dicks.
And then we just go, "Yeah." And then he's gonna go, "Yeah, they killed my dog," because Ticto's now gonna go power learn giant.
All right.
Oh,
All right. So,
All right.
and then
You guys, as you're walking, discussing how you have just cleverly You cleverly now were able to create a giant who now passionately hates chain devils and spine devils.
That could be helpful.
Also, hoping he doesn't figure out that these were some abnormally strong chain devils and spine devils.
I mean,
the chain devil didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just kept getting hit by lightning because he ran out in the lightning storm. I don't know what happened.
You get to the plane of standing stones. And it is exactly as it says. It's a bunch of like you know in Arizona the like magma chambers that have been like eroded away over thousands and thousands of years. It's one of those. It's beautiful rock formations in a sandy amongst the like not too sweltering of a desert, but it's a desert. It's actually a very pretty location. And your sense from your divination spell that you did the previous night. Well, actually, yeah, the previous night is that this day is now rounding to a close. Tells you that you are supposed to head due east along this very high stony ridge. And you're supposed to keep that to your south. So you're supposed to go to the north of it and follow this thing that's going straight west. And you think you might find the location that you're looking for. And on that, we'll see you guys all next week.
I would like to also note before we take any kind of like rest or anything, Ticto is going to cast Find Familiar as ritual and call out for Watcher.
Okay.
And again,
go ahead.
I was going to say again, thank you everyone for your support, and we're really happy we made it to 50, and we're hoping to work our way towards affiliate really quick here. And I don't have the names in front of me anymore because I closed the window, but I was told Sup Beach 69 specifically requested a shout out for getting her being our 50th follower, and thanks again to everyone.
If you guys like what you see today, you can see a link above me right now for our YouTube channel. Go there. You can catch up on all the episodes that we've done up to this point, as well as our other show, Talk Nerdy to Us. We're going to have some new content coming for you very soon. But if you like what you see, please give us a follow. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell if you'd like to know.
Channel, also in our bio on Twitch.
Yep. Also, if you don't feel like trying to figure out that link on Brian's thing, you can just go and search Nerds of Legend on YouTube, and it should pop up. So,
yep, that should be one of the first ones there.
Yep.
But otherwise, thank you very much for joining us today.
All right.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, everybody.